Anthony Slater here in an emptying out FedEx Forum in downtown Memphis. The final tonight, a surprisingly high-scoring 122-114 Grizzlies win. And you know that tells the story in a lot of ways right there. I mean, we're talking about, you know, the second lowest scoring offense in the league in Memphis coming into the game, and you know they really exploded on the Thunder. And it was the point guards. Mike Conley went for 24, and then Mario Chalmers, you know, just got traded here last week from Miami, goes for 29. You know, fourth most. It was the largest scoring output from a bench player in the entire NBA this season. I thought the Thunder's perimeter defense tonight was really exposed. Augustine and Cameron Payne, who got his first minutes. Chalmers really roasted them off the bench. Conley exploited Westbrook at times on the defensive end because Westbrook's exerting so much effort on offense. He had 40 points, 14 assists tonight, but just not enough stops. And, you know, last night it was the offense. Tonight it was the defense. You know, sometimes it's the turnovers. This Thunder team is 6-5 right now. It's still early. They are missing Kevin Durant, but it just seems like it's a different issue every single night. After the game, Billy Donovan, you know, and even Russell Westbrook remain positive. Like I said, it is early, but, you know, these areas of concern, it's just becoming a problem. Moving forward, the Thunder, you know, they get a day off, then they get home on Wednesday. They play the New Orleans Pelicans, who are injury-ravaged and struggling. So, you know, that's a good, you know, game to maybe get well. The Knicks on Friday. And then maybe Durant comes back sometime in the next week. But, you know, the issues are there, and they just need to be solved. But here's Billy and Russell and even former Thunder player Jeff Green after the game.
It seemed like you guys scored enough points tonight, but just couldn't come up with enough stops. What was the difference in the game?
Well, I think, you know, coming out of yesterday, I was much more pleased with our offense. You know, I thought we did a much better job. I thought we had better ball movement. We got it from one side to the other. I thought we had some shots that we did not make. That was the right look, the right pass. But I thought we were improved in that area. I thought what really hurt us tonight was a three-point line, and they're a team. Give them credit. You know, Chalmers stepped up and made some. Conley made some, and you know that really was a huge difference in the game. Was the three-point line. I thought we made some strides in some areas, and but certainly with the way they shot the basketball behind the line, you know, we certainly left too many points.
They came in shooting under 30% from behind the arc. Is that an area that you almost wanted them to be taking those shots, or not really?
No, I mean, I've always been a big believer when a three-point shot goes up, it's dangerous. You know, because in this league, on a given night, it only takes one night. You know, for a team to get hot, and to their credit, they made them tonight. You know, and I think if you look at it and you say, hey, listen, we're going to give up threes. That was never the intent. Certainly, we wanted to, you know, contain Conley on the dribble. You know, Chalmers, I thought, hit a couple tough ones over DJ. But the three-point line, to your point, has not been something that's been really a huge strength of their team. But they really shot it well tonight.
Memphis had a few double-digit leads, but it seemed like your guys didn't have a quit. What do you think about your guys' relentless?
We worked to get back in the game. You know, we battled and fought, and you know, we had that stretch where we got it back down. I think maybe 3 to start the third quarter, and you know, we didn't have a great beginning of the fourth, and you know, we got down by 7, and then Russell and Serge came back in, and we pulled within 3 and kind of went back and forth. We kept fighting our way back. You know, we gave ourselves a chance to be there late in the game, and you know, again, the three-point line I thought hurt us, and but I was a little bit more pleased offensively with the way we played. I still think we have a lot of growth that needs to be made on offense and defense, and in particular, I think we've got to get better defensively. We've got to work to get better, and we obviously haven't had a chance to practice here in a while, but I think watching some film, I think these guys picked up some really valuable things. Watching film this morning of last night's game as related to ball movement, and another day between play again. Hopefully we can, you know, use some film and walking through some things to make a step in the right direction.
What's the specific issues on defense? Not getting over screens, not hit. I mean,
well, you know, I think a couple of things is, you know, when the play starts, sometimes we've gotten behind. Someone gets screened, somebody's helping, and all of a sudden there's a trickle effect of being late, you know, so to speak. And You know, we had some tough matchups to start the game because they were going to obviously post up green. You know, we knew that was probably coming because they were starting in the small forward spot. I thought at times Dion and Anthony really battled down there. I thought we let Conley get loose a couple times where we had some guard-to-guard switching, where we kind of had some miscommunication. Conley knocked down a three, and one time Green cut back door and got a layup on us. So I think the communication part is something that we need to continue to work on and get better at. This was quick for these guys from the standpoint of getting in scouting report and a quick turnaround like that. I thought we adjusted, and the stuff that we gave up in the first half, we didn't give up in the second half, which was good. But I think starting the possession off well is important, because once you get behind the play, then you're playing catch up.
Just the energy, just the juice on defense. I mean, is it there like you want it? Just the
You know
energy.
what? I would say this. I never have a problem with these guys' effort. I think they play hard. I think they give really good effort. You know, like I thought Ennis and Steven did a pretty good job on Gasol. I mean, he made some tough fadeaway, long 2-point jump shots, and we're going to kind of live with those. See, the problem was the 3-point line, giving those up. But I don't never really have a problem with these guys' energy. I think they play hard, and I think they play with good energy. Certainly, I think we have too many lapses defensively, and we have lapses sometimes on offense as well, where we don't move the ball like we need to. And you know, I was encouraged in that first half, even though we were down by 6 or so. We were moving the ball, and the ball was getting to the right guy. We missed some open shots. You know.
Really did a good job of sticking together. We made some big shots toward the end of the game. I made that one big three, but I thought for the most part, we did a good job of sticking together. We just made the last run and win again.
Coach said the 3-point line was probably the difference in the game tonight. They came in shooting under 30% from behind the arc. Is that? What do you guys think about that?
I mean, you know, something that we got to live with. This team believes in the paint. You know, tonight they made some good shots. You guys made some shots they usually wouldn't make tonight. But we just got to move on, get ready for the next game.
As you always are, you were in attack mode all night. Did you notice things were going better with you guys when you guys were getting out in transition, pushing the pace?
Definitely, man. Getting stops, getting steals, to get out on the break was more important for us, especially tonight. But unfortunately, it didn't work out for the best of us. But we'll get ready to get back to work and get ready for Wednesday.
Were there defensive breakdowns tonight, or was it just them hitting shots?
Some guys didn't look. I mean, Shabaka Green hit a three. I don't know if he hit one all season. I mean, he hit 3 tonight. But I thought we did a good job, man. Packing the paint. They scored most of their points in the paint tonight. They hit some threes. I mean, they came in shooting 28% from 3 as a team. You know, we have to live with something.
You're pretty familiar with this Grizzlies team. How different are they with Chalmers in the lineup?
Not much. They're pretty much the same team. I mean, he helped them bring some years and another veteran to their team. But they're a tough team. Like to grind it out, but you know, I like our team. I like what we did tonight. We'll be back and get back to the drum board.
So you sound pretty encouraged by this, at least offensively, then?
Say it again.
You sound like you're encouraged by at least the offensive performance tonight?
No, I didn't say anything or sound like nothing. I'm just happy how we played as a team. We stayed together, regardless of win or loss, and that's the most important.
Just being aggressive, playing off, you know, these guys playing off Mark, playing off Mike, you know, finding my spots.
Jeff, it seems like you really added a spark. Also, Mario Chalmers was playing the second half. What was that? I mean, what was your take on that?
I mean, Mario, I mean, in the short time that he's been here, I mean, he's picking up things quick, and, you know, he's helping us out in every way possible. You know, he's giving Mike, you know, a little rest. You know, he's scoring the ball, you know, but, you know, I expect that from him. You know, he's won championships. He's, you know, been in this position. He's been playing, you know, over the last 2 years. You know, great ball. So, you know, and it doesn't surprise me.
How important are these next couple of days for you guys to have off and kind of get a little more gelled with everyone?
I think it's big. I think it's big. You know, with the units that we have, you know, the change, you know, get, you know, more acquainted with each other, and also, you know, a little bit of rest. Again, 4 nights. Against 3 good teams. Tomorrow, get your rest and, you know, get back at it.
Everyone knows what Kevin Durant gives them offensively, obviously, but when he's not out there defensively, does that change how you can kind of, when he's not out there, Kevin Durant, on a defensive aspect, I mean, does that change the way you guys attack them? Because you don't have a really long defender.
I mean, I can't answer that. You got to ask them. I mean, for us, we're just running our stuff. If he's in regardless, we have to continue to run our stuff and execute. Whether he poses a defensive threat or me, and ask them and figure out what's going on with them. So I can't answer.